as best as I see it, we lean upon authority figures and we say things like, what's always been, and this is the way it is. And there's all these different dynamics, statuses. Some take it to the extreme and say they are superior and another inferior. I spent a year in Jerusalem, and that is exactly what I saw and experienced, and how the Palestinian people were treated. And it breaks my heart. Not only what's being done to them, but the support and the silence and the indifference. Once again, leaning upon authority figures and what's always been, what you know, regardless of the outcome. Should we not compare our actions to something like, well, how much harm? See, we are so far from that. And we've just been going along and just trusting that, oh, they want what's best. Just lying to ourselves. Not everyone, but regardless, if you've been going along or not, questioning or not, feeling the suffering in this world or not, being indifferent or not, having compassion and love in your heart or not, or a cold heart or not, laughter and play or not, your dreams, sacred as each breath, each a blessing. We are each pieces of a blessed puzzle. You put us together, you watch what happens. So they keep us apart, they keep us sleeping, they keep us numb, they keep us misinformed. To not be a greater fool than I. When you hear something, then you believe it. Because the media said it, you believe it. Because someone told you, you believe it. And look at all the things you question. All the conspiracy theories. All the things that go against the norm. What is the norm? Everything's just fine. And that's the way it is. And that's the way it's always been. So you might as well just elect it and give it power. Might as well. And be blind. Be indifferent. Be numb to the consequences of our actions. Or feel them and know them and hold them and say no more. We too in this country have a problem with believing superior. Once again, it's all programming, brainwashing. We are all equally human beings. We don't treat each other in this greatest nation like all equally human beings. So imagine how we would see other people in the world. Aren't we taught we're number one in everything? But we're not. We're the freest, but we're not. You know, just because you say, you know, things don't come about because we keep saying them. And then ignoring. Oh, we ignore what these people say, but we listen to what this says. I think we have the potential. We had the potential. And I believe we still do. To be a great place. But when you make it some competition, I think you lose sight of what it's all about. By wanting to be number one, we are we're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing. We're being led by people, they just need to say something. And how many of you just do it, believe it, are satisfied with it, don't question it? I believe it's possible to overcome all this. I truly do. We gotta wake up. Feel all the suffering that is. Hold it all. And give all of your heart and all of your soul. Until you wake up further to see suffering was your own. And it did not have to be. And its only purpose to bring closer to love. So wake up now. Or will it be upon mushroom clouds and prophecies fulfilled that you will say, oh, the love that is within you, the love that is within us, is enough to overcome. But if we are sleeping, if we are not aware, if we are indifferent, if we are numb, and we choose to say more, instead of enough. Well, I have had enough from the first sight. I don't need any more. And I say enough. Now, as I said, comparing it to not what has been, not what you are told. It's something far greater. Believing in something far greater. I know we all do. Yet, holding on to something other, putting something other in the same realm, the same level, the same category as something far greater than what has been, than what we are told. Are there things that you can think of that are far greater that we should compare our actions to and judge ourselves by those parameters? Do you think that should be to compare ourselves to something far greater than what we have been told? Is there anything in your heart, in your soul, in your mind that is far greater than what you have been programmed? Together is a far more beautiful thing. Than holding on to what has been and what we are told. When I think of different religions, I've always said I am every religion and I am none. I forgot what point I was making. Oh, yeah. When I think of every religion, I think of the origins of that religion. When I think of what it means to uphold the ideals of any religion, I think about the founding people. what was in their hearts. Because with every religion, things have been added. And in many instances, it takes away from the origins, the foundation, the commandments. I can't believe how many people laughed at me when I was traveling around Jerusalem. I asked, do you follow the 10 Commandments? And they would laugh at me. It's not a funny question. It's a serious question. I mean, everything, yeah. It's good to laugh, I guess. So I get too caught up in something that other people could care less about. But it just, I mean, it's kind of contradictory, don't you think? And that's the point of me. And everything I say, to point out, I've been a contradiction throughout my life. The light and the dark. Just walking around. As we all are. All that. And a bag of chips with the dip, as they say. What was I saying? Yeah, they laugh at the 10 Commandments. And they commit genocide against the most beautiful, authentic people I've ever met in my life. I know there's a lot of people who have strong opinions. There's a lot of people that have strong opinions. People that they've never met in their lives. Once again, we've been programmed to think a certain way about people. Oh, and then what they did on that day. What's been for 80 years for them? One thinking they are superior and the other inferior. It's wrong to kick people out of their homes. There's always a way to, Jewish people could have great lives while respecting that the Palestinian people live there also. There didn't have to be all this. This is all ours. It could have been this is ours, and all religions are welcome here. And they didn't want to do that. And now they're going to try and do the whole third temple thing and the prophecy thing. Build that temple, that great temple again. But, yeah, it was the most beautiful place I've ever been. That mosque that Israel's probably going to blow up. They don't give a damn about anything but bringing about not world peace. How about you? Do you want world peace or you got the whole spectrum? You want all that or do you want peace? Well, you gotta self-reflect. If you want that, you gotta come together. If you want that, you gotta work towards inner peace. If you want that, you gotta stop electing corrupted politics. You know, we gotta recognize where there's abusive relation. Oh, I went over 20 minutes. So I can't post it on Instagram. There's a lot of things we could do, and we don't do none of them. We do all the stuff that harms us. And then I don't want to talk about that. So many things to talk about. I don't want to talk about none of them. What's the point? You know what this is all helping me? Maybe. I play with it often, and I find a lot of healing there, but it's extreme. It's difficult. You gotta work. So many things, but it's possible. If you want it that much, anything's possible. To be silent, doing all these reels, talking about stuff. Been talking about this stuff since I was a little kid. Like nobody, people care. Yeah, who are we gonna elect? Again and again and again and again and again. God, never really learning. Never seeing the big picture. Never questioning it. Just ready to make a compromise for what? What do you get? What did you get? And yet, the struggle continues. You got what you wanted. People talk and talk and talk. They say, and then they get. And that's it. We made it a little less harder. How about no harm at all? What stops us from getting that? You know, I bet we could get that real quick. I've called for, hey, let's all sing together. Oh, that'd be cool. So I'm going to combine two things right now. It's called We the People Singing. And it's also called We the People Silent. So imagine, you know, different places. You got people, a lot of people joining together, singing together. Having fun, singing. When you're done singing, you know, you gotta go, but you don't talk. So all throughout society, we got people singing and people not talking. Just different ways we can express ourselves. We don't talk. And we very mindful about where we spend our money. Very intentional. Not just, this is what we've been doing. Just, here you go, here's our money. So I can get. we make a compromise, get something that we want, and we give great wealth to people who then use that wealth to do harmful things. We could stop that cycle of harm by being very intentional of where our money goes. We have to come together and figure it out. So yeah, you get what you want right now, but future generations, the struggle continues on and on and on until mushroom clouds. Or peace and love and compassion. And your dreams, and your laughter, and your play, and your song, and your dance. And what else would you like to offer? Or do you want to give your life to what you've been told? You come into this world and they tell you who you are. Who am I? Who am I and what is life? I've been asking since I was 3. And I don't think I'm Brian. Bri. I don't think that is who I am. And all the other labels placed upon me, I don't think that's true. So I'm shaking it off and releasing all the damage to my nervous system. All these things have brought upon it. I can bring love, healing, and compassion upon it. I have to work a lot I just don't want to do it. I don't want this, like, I'm working just to survive. And I'm not doing it really well. And I just don't want to do any of it. I don't want to have to work so hard to live. I'd rather just go live. And live in silence. That makes so much more sense to me than this struggle. Lack of support. So I support myself. just work more. And may I find compassion for myself in that. I know that I guess it's good for me because it makes me, I do then take better care of myself. I'll do more yoga in the morning. When I get home, do the 5 Tibetan rites, do more sitting still in meditation. And I'll put more time in my mornings and my evenings, the days that I work. So it's making me, I have to take care of myself because I have different pain, injuries that I've carried since I was 12 years old, and others that I've picked up along the way. So it's very painful to have to work so much. I come home, I cry for a bit. I guess that's normal. It's normal for humanity to be that way. I don't want that life. But yeah, I mean, it's good for me, I guess, for right now. Yeah, shit. Could not imagine doing that. I mean, I'm already 45 and I've been doing it. Been working since I was full-time since 14. But on the weekends since I was 9. Just wanna not have to work so hard to just survive. But that's a boat that many are in. I'm just in a hole right now, so I hate owing money and being in debt, but me taking 3 weeks off of work and then losing my job because I got a concussion from the executive chef, and nothing worked out for me as far as workman's comp or HR or anything. Thought I would have got more support during that time, or got a little bit. Very grateful for that. But yeah, I thought me saying I can't work, healing, I don't know, concussions I guess aren't really seen as something that important. Bruise on our brains, not seen as that of a problem for people. I was wanting to sell cupcakes. It was all I was able to do. I had the energy to do, and I needed to make money, and nobody wanted them. I said, while I was doing it, people didn't even respond to my messages. So yeah, I thought I would have got more support. I didn't. So I'm behind now on bills, and I borrowed money. And I have a couple months to pay that back. But yeah, it's just, and the jobs I'm working now, I'm making less. So I have to work more days just to get. I gotta work like probably, I don't know, 6, 7 days what I was making in 4. So yeah, I'm just picking up whatever shift I find so I can get out of this hole. And yeah, I was supposed to cook for a retreat. I was counting on that money, but that got canceled. Just a number of things. I have this friend that always tells me about different things. I always assume like it's working for it, but I mean, as of this last year, it's just been a lot of like things not working out. So I just gotta keep working, pick up another shift. I don't want to work 7 days a week, but I guess it's good for me too. I should be doing yoga 7 days a week, so why not have to work 7 days a week? Oh, that started off more positive, but I expressed some things I needed to. Learning boundaries, and yeah, there's a big canyon. What I want to say, and then saying it. So just learning to shorten that. Have a blessed day. I am off to work now.